Welcome to the Real Agents of Change. I am your host, Cami Baker, and I am thrilled when I get the opportunity to showcase and shine a light on the real agents of change who are taking a stand for those that they are here to serve. And there's no better example of that than Miss Latonyia, whom I met via social media, who is doing social media for one of the largest nonprofits that we all have heard of. Don't let me steal her thunder. Latonyia, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Latonyia Roberson, and I am here with the Lions Club International, and I represent Fish Hawk Lions Club here in the Tampa Bay area. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, and you also represent a real estate company.
I do. I am the realtor for Tampa Gulf Properties. It's a Berkshire Hathaway company.
Very cool. And the beauty of that is, as a real agent of change playing with us, we practice what we preach of making money and making a difference. And the beauty is, as you are so connected to the Lions Club and you're a real estate agent, you can actually get paid a full commission to list and liquidate the donations that ultimately all the proceeds go to the Lions Club. So it's truly just a win-win-win all the way around. But I digress. Tell us, Latonyia, what is it about being a real agent of change that turns you on? What has attracted you to what we're doing?
Well, it's two of my favorite things: working with the Lions Club, nonprofit, and real estate. That I love. Everybody knows I love real estate. You've seen my other videos, but I really love helping people. And the fact that your program allows me to merge two of my favorite things together. I can be a real estate agent basically for my Lions Club and get my Lions Club all this money is amazing. So I love this program. I'm so excited to be doing this. It's new and fresh. Lions Club has been turning down properties in the past that their actual members have donated, I found out. And now we don't have to do that anymore. So this is super exciting.
Hello, absolutely. And so many more will come your way once you're starting to promote that you benefit from real estate. So obviously, Lions Club is one of your nonprofits. I'd love for you to give a little shout out and make mention of some other nonprofits that are dear to your heart.
I would also like to make a shout out to Metropolitan Ministries that we are currently working with and doing some of their toy drives. I'd also like to shout out Seeds of Hope. We do a lot of work with them.
There are 1.3 million nonprofits in the United States. And, a little bit of background for those watching, the reason why you may never have heard of what we're talking about here is because even though the ability to donate a piece of real estate to a nonprofit and give the property donor massive tax benefits, even though that's been around for over 100 years, 99.9% of nonprofits, when they are offered a piece of real estate, just say no. And frankly, they should, because, when your mission is to help children and to help foster kids, or, to help animals or veterans or the environment, that's what you should be doing. And real estate would just confuse all of that. But the beauty of this is we have a 501c3 whose sole mission is to take possession of these properties, giving the property donor the tax benefits that they want to have. And also, once we take possession of that property, first thing we do is list it with Latonyia or any of the other real estate agents that bring them to our attention, because we want to liquidate and give the cash to the nonprofits that the donor wants to have the cash. So having said that, you mentioned your area a little bit. What is your marketplace? Where do you do business?
I do business in the Central Florida area. So it's basically Tampa Bay, Brandon, Clearwater, Oldsmar, Valrico, Fish Hawk area. Fish Hawk, Valrico is where I live, but basically all of Central Florida.
Yeah. Every time you say Fish Hawk, I keep thinking of like that you work with a nonprofit that has something to do with animals and saving the fish hawks. Or
You can. I'm open to it.
Well, you can. And one of the things I love about the whole charitable real estate thing is there are niches inside of this niche. You know, one real estate agent could be all about saving the fish hawks and all about animals and all about doing things with the animal nonprofits and getting them funded by the millions. And then somebody else can be really focused on the kids and helping the kids. And another one can be all about, hey, let's do something to stop human trafficking. And another one can be all about the churches. And another one can be all about the universities. Like nonprofits, they employ 10% of our population. 1 out of every 10 people works for a nonprofit. Like that's how big of an industry nonprofits are. So there's so many niches inside of this niche. And there's the beauty of it is the nonprofits cannot get funded unless the real estate agent's making a full commission, and the real estate agent can't get their full commission unless the nonprofits are being funded. So it is such a perfect pairing for you. Now, who do you typically like to work with as a real estate agent? Who's your ideal client?
Well, my ideal client is I know a lot of agents don't like this, but I do like the first-time home buyer. They're emotional. It's a big deal. At every turn, they think it's not going to happen. We're not going to make it. We're not going to get this house. And then when they get the house, they're in tears and they're so happy. And I get to watch the family grow and then have babies in their new house. And I got to be a part of that. I got to help them do that. And they're so appreciative of me. And I'm so appreciative of them trusting me to help them. That a lot of my clients I end up being friends with that start out like that as first-time home buyers. But I like helping anyone, but it's the emotional connection that gets me, which I think is why I like giving and helping and being involved with the Lions Club.
Well, I love that you bring that up, because on the surface, people could say, okay, well, if people are donating real estate, how does that help Latonyia in her quest to work with first-time home buyers? You know, the fact is, this whole thing about charitable real estate gives her the opportunity to speak to all the nonprofits that she just mentioned and 100 more, and to talk to them about being able to get funded instead of fundraising, which we're also going to talk about, because I know that you love to do fundraisers as well. So how does that put her in touch with her ideal clients? Well, this is a way to have a unique sales proposition, to be able to meet and mingle with all those nonprofits, bringing to their attention that charitable real estate is something that they can participate in, they can benefit from with no risk. And guess what? Every one of those nonprofits has volunteers, has board members, has thousands of followers and friends and supporters. And in all of those tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that you get to meet because of charitable real estate, there are first-time home buyers in there. And there are a lot of people that will see that winning personality and that beautiful smile of yours, and they never would have met you if it hadn't been for us promoting charitable real estate. So now they know that you exist and you will be their agent.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, that makes a great full circle that I probably haven't thought of like that, but that's perfect. I'll take it.
Well, you know, that's why I'm so excited about what we're doing with the Real Agents of Change. One of our favorite mottos is, do what you do best and refer the rest. Do what you do best. And what you do best is list and liquidate and work with the first-time home buyer. Like, what you do best is, you know, facilitate the social media and stuff for Lions Club and work with these property owners and property buyers, etc. What our 501c3 Realty Gift Fund, what they do best is handle these transactions. They handle all the tax implications and paying off mortgages and hiring people to do rehab on the property or whatever. What I do best is strategy. How do we get Latonyia in front of her ideal clients while she's doing what she loves, bring her passion, making a difference, making money? How do we create a campaign where you can literally make money while you're making a difference? That's what I do. So it's just perfect for those of you who are wanting to make money and make a difference. Real estate, nonprofit, kumbaya. So I know that you love to do fundraisers. Talk to me about that. What do you love about the actual fundraising process?
Well, I love the planning and the social aspect because I'm a social person. I'm an extrovert. I love to be out there, and people know that. Um, so it's fun because I know I get to be social, I get to help in planning, and we're going to make money for this nonprofit. So I just love it. I love helping people. It's fun. It's new. You get thrown all kinds of challenges, and sometimes you feel like you want to cry. And I just love that roller coaster, I guess.
Well, and a lot of people do. And let's face it, especially with the pandemic and all of us being quarantined and just not having the social interaction that we normally do, having fundraising committees and having the opportunity and the reason to get together and plan and even physically get together, if it's a golf tournament or a gala or whatever. When I talk about how charitable real estate is no risk for the nonprofit and no need for traditional fundraising, what I'm talking about is if you don't like doing that stuff, and or if you like doing it, but you also know that the fundraisers aren't raising the funds that they maybe once did, but
Yeah.
with just adding this aspect, just putting a little disclaimer on the flyer, on the social media, on the website. Hey, by the way, we're having this golf tournament, and here's where you can register, and here's how you can buy raffle tickets. And oh, by the way, little disclaimer, we also benefit from charitable gifts of real estate. And to your point, you just found out Lions Club has been offered property that they've been turning down. Yeah.
Yep. I found out that they were not accepting gifts of real estate because it was such a hassle to have to deal with the taxes and listing it and fixing it up and paying for that appraisal and the insurance and things like that. They don't want to bother with it, which is the same as a lot of other nonprofits are doing.
Absolutely. And even the country's largest nonprofit, Fidelity Charitables, who deal with billions of dollars, and the American Endowment Foundation, two of the biggest nonprofits in this country that don't handle these transactions, they use our team too. Even they use our team. So there is no shame in saying, hey, third party, you know how to handle these transactions? Come on, we need the funding. We're happy to just let our people know that we can participate in it. So to bring our interview to a close, tell us something, Latonyia, that maybe we don't know about you that has nothing to do with what you do for work or where you're from.
I think that what people probably don't know about me is that at night, when I'm done with all of my work and I've done everything, I am addicted to television and trash TV. It's not, all the time the best stuff, but I stay up very late at night watching TV shows every single night. That's the way I end my day. It's weird, I know. It's probably not super fun for most people, but that's me.
It's an escape. That's why binge watching is such a big thing now. I've been binge watching Virgin River on Netflix, and it's just a feel good girl meets boy, girl falls in love with boy, girl's ex-girlfriend's actually pregnant, so there's that drama. But you watch it and it's like, oh no, look how he kisses her. What is it that you like to watch? What's the name of one that you've been watching?
Cammy, I'm into weird shows. I'm into like sci-fi, robot, like aliens. Like right now I'm watching this one on Netflix called The Protector. It's not even American, it's from Turkey. It's totally weird. A lot of sci-fi, ancient relic type of stuff. I like the corny stuff. Do you remember that show Eureka?
No.
I still pop that one on off and on. It's from the 90s. I'm, Star Trek type. I'm one of those people, guys.
She's a Trekkie.
Yeah.
Well, I throw that in there because The people who are watching the Real Agents of Change need to know that you're a real person and that you have dreams and goals and things that you love and crazy sci-fi channels that you watch and that you love to do fundraisers and that you love to work with first-time home buyers. And now that we all have a little taste of who you are, you will actually do business just from doing this interview, which is a great point about what we're doing with the Real Agents of Change. Even before a donation comes to the table, it's about how can you meet and mingle and build resources and relationships that lead to revenue that rock, just because you're stepping up, stepping out, stepping into a new way of being seen. And for you, my friend, that's exactly what just happened in this interview. So for anyone watching, if you think that you are a real agent of change, whether you're a real estate agent, a nonprofit, a visionary community leader, or someone who supports and serves all of those industries, come be a part of what we're doing. This is a movement. This is a mission all its own. And our goal, my goal, is to have $1 billion of real estate donated to nonprofits by 2025. And I can't do that alone. We need to pay a lot of real estate commissions to make it happen. And we are funding a lot of nonprofits to make that happen. So thank you for being with us, and we'll see you on the next episode. And I will follow up with you and see what you're watching next. Bye.
Bye.